Craig, welcome to the chat.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk some turkey, and by turkey I mean Canada geese. Dude,
these geese.
I can't
So
stand
geese are like the most smug animal on this planet,
Oh
right?
yeah, I cannot stand these smug geese.
Smug geese.
They're just so forthright. They think they're so righteous too. You know,
they are self-righteous.
Yeah. It's kind of
ridiculous. They just come up and they take whatever they want. Goose will take it.
Goose will take it. Amen.
Land in fields, flying in V's. It's not right.
My goodness.
Look
at this guy.
What's so ridiculous is, you know, they're from Canada and they've just straight up invaded everywhere.
That's true. They invaded.
But did they migrate here, or were they forced to migrate here?
Like, no, they just like migrated here on their own. They're like, hey, let's bop on down to everywhere. They're actually like everywhere now. United States, United Kingdom, New Zealand.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like they couldn't have migrated across the Atlantic, could they?
They were given to the French king at one point
as a present.
Yeah,
here you go, my lord. I got you. I got you guys some statistics on these geese, their power levels and everything. Bastards can kill a man with their mind. Feeds on children's nightmares.
Useless supermarkets.
Yep.
Enjoy the films of Adam Sandler if you didn't think they were bad enough already. They refuse to speak English.
Can't drive.
I like the Adam Sandler one. And can kill a man with their mind.
Oh! You know what? I have a story about geese, actually. I probably told Joe about this.
You told me about it. It was hilarious.
Oh, Nick, you probably know it too. Yeah, last summer, my roommate, he was gone for a little bit, and then my other roommate was like going outside or whatever, and he saw him sitting on the curb outside, like I think like 10 police cars out there, and he's like, "Yo, like, what's going on? Like, are you involved in this?" He's like, "Oh yeah, like something happened with my friend or whatever, so I'm waiting to figure out what happened." So he's like, okay, whatever. So the other roommate walks off and then comes back, and I don't know if he's still there or not, but he comes up to the room. He's like, yo, I saw our roommate out there, like, sitting on the curb or whatever. I don't know what's going on. There's like 10 cop cars out there. So I'm like, oh shit, really? Like, that must be something pretty serious. So
I remember this one.
Come to find out, this kid's friend murdered 2 geese in the park with his bare hands, like strangled them and like snapped their neck or something. And so people called the cops on him. He ran back to his dorm room, super glued the door shut, so the firefighters that came here had a fire axe and chopped down his door and took him away to like an insane asylum.
Oh my god. He strangled geese. The people just at the park were like, what the hell?
Could you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
If you see some dude just lose his shit, he just goes on a geese rampage.
No.
What if he's just super casual about it, though?
Just, just starts staring them and then just starts strangling them for no reason. You're just like, what?
Dude, no,
like Mr. Steely.
Definitely had the Anakin Skywalker look on his
face.
No. Killing those younglings.
See him more just like staring at it, and then like him just going like walking to it slowly and just start squeezing it by the neck.
Grabs it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He just.
That's what I'm seeing.
Chokes it out.
Finish him.
God. Could you imagine the noises it would make?
Like, oh yeah, it's gotta be like squawking like crazy.
Yeah,
oh, man.
It must be freaking out. That's ridiculous.
That's like serial killer.
I think one of the underrated parts is the fact that he super glued his door.
Yeah, and then they chopped down his door with a fire axe.
That's insane.
I was thinking though, like geese usually travel in packs, so why didn't the other geese like start attacking him?
Because they didn't want any part of that. They don't want any part of that mess.
But you don't see like huge flocks of them in that little park.
It's like 4 or 5.
No, but there's usually like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd take a person over 5 geese.
He caught the stragglers.
Yeah.
I mean, not to make it sadder to because I'm not a big geese guy, but apparently geese are monogamous, so it could have just been a goose couple, just bebopping around.
Oh man.
He was unhappy. He couldn't find his own love. So he's like, if I can't have a love, no one can.
Yeah, my life is a fucking joke.
My life's a fucking joke. Oh man.
Yeah, I saw love and just couldn't take it anymore.
Definitely not.
Nick, try using the other mic. Just use your computer's mic because it sounds terrible.
It sounds that bad? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds really bad. Like, just unplug it and use your normal mic.
We'll cut this.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's get a sound check again. Give me a me.
Me.
Yeah, it doesn't sound much better, but better.
Is it better though?
A bit better.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah. So, what were we were just talking about the monogamous geese?
The monogamous geese. They're in the reproduction section on the page. There's in their second year of life, they have to find a mate. How are you supposed to find a mate in your second year of life?
What's their lifespan? Did it say? I don't know.
It probably said somewhere.
Yeah. Lifespan. Dude,
goose are good, but
the wingspan, it says 50 to 73 inches. That's like only a couple inches less than my wingspan.
Yeah, Dan, you were saying there's some called like giant geese or something like that?
Yeah, they thought the giant geese were extinct in the 1950s, and then they found a flock of them in Minnesota, and they like bred them so that we'd have more giant geese. And they're huge.
Because that's what we need, roaming the streets.
Giant geese.
I would hate
That's
to
the only thing Minnesota has going for it. Revival of the giant geese.
Yeah.
Man, those things are animals.
The geese breeding
Absolute
program.
unit.
They have very prestigious geese breeding programs.
Clearly.
I don't know. I feel like if I happened upon a giant goose.
Oh man.
You try to ride it?
For the goose. I don't know.
Take it as your pet?
That would be wild.
Strap up.
Could you imagine riding a bird? The bird would be like,
sick.
My god. Because they got like paper thin bones. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Joe, I
Glass bones, paper skin.
Glass bones and paper skin.
What's that thing you just said?
Joe,
okay, he's a Balchinian. Yo, what kind of goose is that?
I don't know.
What did that one say, Nick? We forgot to record the screen again.
Oh, damn.
Don't worry, that's fine. That's an African geese. African goose. African goose.
I didn't know there were African.
A bit. They have I found a website for a whole farm. It's called the Bee Barstock Farm, and they start breeding geese here.
It's just a geese breeding
geese
farm?
Breeding ground. American buffalo. That's my kind of goose.
Goose will take it.
Goose will take it. Wow.
they make the loudest fucking noise too.
Yeah. So I'm reading on the page. It says the success of this common park species has led to its often being considered a pest species because of their depredation of crops and their noise, droppings, aggressive territorial behavior, and habit of begging for food caused by human hand feeding.
Oh, that's the worst. When you go to the park and you see someone who's got a full loaf of bread and they're feeding it to the geese.
The geese is going to shit that out in about 10 seconds.
I know, it's going to get all
And number two, it's not like you're going to befriend that goose. That goose is going to hate you still.
And you're inevitably going to step in that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's inevitable.
It gets all over the park.
Oh, yeah. All over the sidewalk.
I chased them out of a field once. There were like 1,000 geese in a field. I just threw some rocks and ran them down.
And in comes Mandiller.
They didn't want no part of him.
These geese better watch out.
They would have caught
the tomato farm.
Yeah, it was a tomato farm actually.
Oh, I knew it. A lot of good stories stem from the tomato
back on the farm. There was a lot of geese on the field.
Guy was Dan is the human scarecrow.
Oh my god.
That is
Mandiller the plumber, Mandiller the human scarecrow.
The jack of all trades.
He does just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What did they ever chase after you? I've been chased after by a goose.
No, I've never been chased after. I've been chased after by a seagull. geese.
Oh yeah, dude, I got chased after a goose once because there was like the little I don't know, they're not. Are they gooselings?
We just call them gooselings.
What are they called? Goslings. Goslings.
Yeah, like Ryan Gosling.
There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, like
yeah,
Ryan
he's a Gosling.
Yeah, he is. He's a goose. Goose will take it.
You go under the bio of Ryan Gosling, dad normal, and then mother goose. Mother goose.
Is he Canadian? Or is that Ryan Reynolds?
I think Reynolds is. No, they're both Canadian.
Ryan Gosling's Canadian too?
Yeah.
Then there's a good chance he might be a goose.
He probably is a goose.
Yeah, he's from Canada. He's Canadian. He's definitely part goose.
Look at that beak on him.
Oh, me and Dan were saying like, how awesome would it be to be able to fly? And what if people could just flap their arms and start flying? How ridiculous would that be?
Imagine you walk out of work and all of a sudden you're like, okay, guys, see you later. And everybody flapping.
I was telling Dan though, imagine, I don't know how fast like humans would be able to fly, but there would be some nasty air collisions. Because people would just be going on the road. People would collide into each other so much.
Could you drunkenly fly?
Oh, yeah, that would be a mess. Have you ever seen someone drunkenly ride a bike or a skateboard? Oh my god, it's so funny.
I've seen someone pulled over for drunk skateboard.
Pulled over? Really?
Yeah, he was skateboarding in the middle of the street, and the cops were like, dude, you know you're in the middle of the street. And the guy's like, no, I'm on the sidewalk. And they turn on their lights and pulled him over. You're not on the sidewalk.
Oh, you know that show Cops?
You get sweaty watching that.
The greatest memory I have from that show is I was watching it, and I think it was like a drunk people episode. Some drunk dude was trying to make a getaway on a lawnmower down the street. And then they're like slowly tailing him, and then he just like starts leaning over and over and just tumbles right off.
Oh, man. My favorite episode is there's this dude, and he's on like bath salts or something, and they handcuff him, and he's like, I can break these cuffs, and the guy just goes, yeah, you can't break these cuffs. And then you see him scream as if he's trying to go like Super Saiyan or something, trying to break.
Oh, what's that kid that goes Super Saiyan?
Oh, Jalen.
Yeah.
My name is Jalen, and I'm a Super Saiyan.
I want to organize one of those things where people like gather in like a public space and they all just start yelling like Goku.
Yeah, they did that in the Boston Commons like 2 years ago. Yeah. I thought I sent you like the invite to it.
Oh, I would have
like
gone.
Facebook.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They organized a thing where like you get together and you just start screaming as if you're going Super Saiyan like Goku.
That's what the group is called. It's like gather in a public space and scream like Goku.
Yeah.
That sounds like a banging of a time.
Yeah.
That's how I want to spend my Saturday.
I want to spend every Saturday. That's called training right there.
Yeah, you're never going to become the best if you don't train.
You're never going to become a Super Saiyan if you don't train.
Exactly.
If that guy Jalen was there, I'd totally go. He's the master.
He started a revolution.
He did.
I love in that video, his eyes like roll to the back of his head.
He always passes out.
Yeah, he really does.
Imagine if they brought him on like Good Morning America and they're like, okay, so when you were trying to go Super Saiyan, no, I went Super Saiyan.
What do you mean try?
What do you mean try? I went Super Saiyan.
Speaking of Super Saiyans, I saw Han today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That guy's gone Super Saiyan a couple of times.
Yeah. What color is he on now?
No, he's back to normal right now.
He's just back to normal black.
Yeah, he's calmed down.
Black hair.
He's calmed down.
Yeah.
There's just no enemies nearby.
No.
There's no villains, no super villains blowing up his home planet. Yeah, but back to these geese.
Yeah, back to geese.
73-inch wingspan.
That's absolutely crazy.
That goose was full spread. That guy's trying to catch some hands.
I wonder if that's like, is that like my wingspan?
How tall are you again?
So I think I have I'm 6 foot, but I think I have like a 6'3" or 6'4" wingspan.
Yeah. Because it was like similar to mine.
That's crazy.
I remember it was only like an inch or two less than mine. Yeah, so that's probably like pretty similar. It's 76 is 6'4". 76 inches.
Yeah.
So that's like 3 inches less. But that's a big goose.
The goose is also like half my size though.
Oh yeah, and it probably weighs only like
they're pretty thick
20
though.
pounds. Yeah,
Yo,
but like I was saying,
how thick?
Like, their bones
thick.
are hollow.
An albatross has a 12-foot wingspan. That's insane.
Good God.
I think he's trying to catch a lob.
Bird.
Oh my
What does that
goodness.
albatross even look like?
It's a giant seagull. Looks like a seagull that you don't want to let take your sandwich. You would just back off.
They don't look that big.
Oh, they're big,
Oh,
dude.
TJ, it's got 12-foot wingspan. You said they coming
Yeah,
down.
I know, but looking at the picture, it looks like a regular seagull.
Does look like
No, but they're huge. You seen the pelicans down in like
It's got
South
a weird
Carolina,
mouth.
right?
Pelicans are big too. Pelicans are way cooler though.
Oh
than
yeah,
seagull.
pelicans are big.
You ever seen like a giant heron?
Yeah,
Heron,
herons
yeah.
are pretty big too.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
TJ, that's pretty big. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
albatross
see
is
next to
big.
anything for comparison.
Think about it though. Birds weigh so little though because their mass is their density is their bone density and everything is so light. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
this bird
Well,
only
they
weighs
got to be able to fly.
16 pounds. Exactly, it makes sense. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like that picture's not doing anything for me.
No. It's
Because
not
it's
doing
not.
anything.
It needs to be.
I
it needs to
mean-
be shown next to something.
Yeah, what am I comparing it to? Water?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it
seeing
looks
one.
big
I'm
next
seeing
to
one
that
next
water.
to people.
It looked pretty big compared to that water.
Is there anything where it's next to like a person?
Oh, I see one where it's comparing it next to a gator. Gator.
Gator. Crocodile.
TJ, here I got one.
Did you ever see any gators on the golf course when you were in Florida with your grandparents, Dan?
Yeah, we saw. We saw them like on the other
That's
side. So
insane.
like there was some water, and then on the other side of it there was a gator, but
Mhm.
like not on the golf course side.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw
yeah.
quite a few down
Oh,
in
yeah.
South Carolina.
That thing's pretty big.
Holy! All right, I'm gonna drop a hot photo in here.
It's a big bird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a big bird.
Look at that
Yeah,
thing.
I saw that one too.
Two
That's
people
some-
have
That's
to
a
hold
mean
it out.
bird.
Yeah,
That's pretty big.
That's a big bird.
Oh, so when me and Dan were just sitting here, on Reddit, I saw that apparently the blue whale is the biggest animal ever in the entire
Yeah,
history of the
yeah,
world.
That makes sense. It's huge.
How is
big.
that true?
Maybe
It's
how's
just
it-
no-
what else would
dinosaur
be though?
bigger?
What else would be?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
That-
no like prehistoric whale or something that was bigger than that.
It doesn't need to be. It's just massive.
No, yeah. But
Yeah,
it would
300
like whatever it would be. I mean, there could you think there could
It
be
could be,
something like
But
deep
just all
down
the
in
bones
the
are
ocean?
like sunk down to the bottom and like.
Yeah.
True.
That's a total possibility because we know more about the moon's surface than we do about the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, we know what, like 3% of the ocean or something like that.
I have no clue.
What if there's a crazy world at the bottom of the ocean?
What if there's a real Atlantis?
Oh, TJ, please.
3% of the ocean is like most of what we found. Is like all the life we know of is within 3% of the ocean.
The deep ocean scares me more than anything else. Like, have you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
seen the episodes of Blue Planet when they go down in that like submarine, that like specially designed submarine that can withstand the immense pressure?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah, yeah.
creatures down there look like horror movie
Yeah.
creatures.
It's like the Humboldt squid, dude. I got
Yeah,
another
the
lecture.
Humboldt
I got
squid.
another lecture on that last week.
The Humboldt squid.
Humboldt
Yeah.
squid.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we gotta have Brian explain that to us.
That's true. Nobody understands it like him.
Yeah, Brian.
He's a
is
squid guy?
Speaking the same language as the Humboldt squid. Yeah. Yeah, big.
Humboldt squid.
Yeah.
Yeah. How big was the Quetzalcoatlus, or the biggest?
Huge. What was the wingspan?
I don't know. I just looked up. I was looking on blue whale, but its heart is the size of a Mini Cooper. A blue whale's
Holy
heart.
shit!
What?
15.9 meters.
Damn,
That's
that's
52
big.
feet. 52
That's
feet.
insane. It's insane.
That
thing-
must have been the most
that-
terrifying thing.
that
Like,
casts
you
a
can avoid swimming in the
shadow
ocean, so you could have
over you.
avoided like the big Chronosaurus and
all that stuff.
Megalodon and all that. So you can avoid that. But this guy was just cruising around, flying around. You just would be walking around.
And then you
All of a
get
sudden,
picked
you
off.
just see this huge shadow, like the size of a plane. This
What's
this thing called?
Quetzalcoatlus, right?
Yeah, Quetzalcoatlus.
Its beak is also like a blade.
Yeah, its beak is probably like. There's a picture here. Let me pull up the picture of it next to like a giraffe. Like,
What was that
rendering
movie
of
we
it.
watched, Joe? What's that dinosaur movie we used to watch when we were a kid? Where it was like
Land Before Time.
No,
Dinotopia?
No. Where it was actually like it was like kind of like
walking
supposed
with
to
the
be like
dinosaurs.
that was it. Walking with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's a good.
I like that one a lot. You should see that, TJ. It's awesome.
Jesus Christ! Is that what this
Yeah.
is?
Yeah, it's insane.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
How do you spell
Is
it?
it
Is
this
it
thing?
a K or a C?
I'll send the photo. It's a rendering of it standing next to a giraffe. Oh, how come it didn't? The image. Didn't
Oh
show
my
up.
Oh
God.
my god, that's
That
scary.
thing could fly.
Yeah, that thing could fly.
Yes.
Holy
God.
shit!
TJ, it would cast like a huge shadow if you. It was, what's up? You tried to scare me, really? That was terrible.
You are scared.
Not really.
Your face. Fun fact, people. Pterodactyl is spelled with a P. Listen here, you little No, you little sniffy shit. Get your shit out of here. If I see one more Discord message, I'm gonna lose my shit. Do you want to find a new habitable planet? I don't fucking think so. That's what I thought, you sniffy fuck.
But yeah, blue whales are about 100 feet long.
They're huge.
100 feet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
well, a
100
little
feet
less.
is the
Yeah,
maximum that they can reach.
Yeah, they can get up to about 100 feet.
I thought it was 300.
And they just eat krill too. They eat like one of the smallest things on the planet.
They must eat a lot of krill.
Yeah, but I think krill has like one of the most, like by biomass, it's one of the most populous or something.
Oh man, no, this dude, the Quetzalcoatl's got nothing on this dinosaur though.
What? Which one? What's the name of it?
The Steven.
Oh, I got him.
How about this one though?
Yo, that thing. If I saw that thing coming at me,
Imagine seeing that thing coming at you.
Dude, have you ever seen the giraffes battling each other?
No.
They just
neck
go
battle.
at it with their necks. Yeah,
It's a neck
Oh, a neck battle.
battle.
big neck battle. Yeah, it's crazy. Ooh, what's this here? A cackling goose?
What is like
Mine's
Subspecies.
geese. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh man, that's not cool. It's still a freaking goose.
Yeah, but there's the New Zealand one sounded nice.
It's a goose. Yeah, at the end of the
Isn't it
day,
just
it's
the
still a
same
goose.
It's still goose.
what do you think the most terrifying modern and past animal is?
Modern?
Oh, past.
Oh, okay. What are we gonna do first? Past?
You go
or
with
modern?
past.
Let's do modern because I feel like
it's like
past
reading
is
a
gonna
book.
be
Yeah.
better.
Modern.
Chimp.
Shark.
I don't know. I kind of split it up by
Snakes.
like biome.
Yeah, so do one land, one air, one sea.
One land, one air, one
Land,
sea.
air,
Okay.
sea.
Land, air, and sea burger.
Very much. You go, Joe.
Okay, I think sea is got to be giant squid.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
I think land. I don't know. Maybe a grizzly
the
bear,
picture, Dan.
or a tiger. And then
Really? You don't think a chimp is more scary than a?
Yeah, that's
No.
true.
tiger?
Gorillas are vicious.
You ever seen a hairless chimp?
yeah, I've seen that.
Those
Dang.
things.
Those
yeah,
those are terrifying.
you want
But
some
I'm saying
motivation?
like
Jim.
at least you could probably get away from a chimp. Like
You can't really get away from a tiger.
Silverback.
They move pretty quick.
but
No, they do,
move pretty
that's
quick.
true.
But I think that a
not as
tiger is
agile
like
as
you
a
won't even
tiger.
see that coming and you'll just get destroyed.
Yeah, I would say a jaguar.
But a jaguar is like 150 pounds. A tiger is like 500 pounds.
Yeah, but
I thought-
jaguar is like I feel like more stealthy.
Okay, I'm
Doesn't matter
sending
at
you a
that
video of a tiger like ambushing this dude on an elephant, and it's the stealthiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's the
just comes out
fastest
of
animal?
nowhere.
Cheetah?
Yeah, cheetah. Cheetah's the
Cheetah's
fastest
fastest.
land animal.
But that's not that scary. I mean, it's not as scary.
could probably
It's
throw
like
a cheetah
that.
off.
Cheetahs are like 60 pounds or something.
Yeah, it's like
they're
60 to
very
80
pretty light.
pounds.
How
Because they
fast
have to
can
be
they run? They can run like 40 or
60
50 miles an hour though, right? Yeah, that's it.
60 miles per hour.
That is so. That's on the highway almost. That is so fast.
You could probably just knock it over though as it's coming at you. Give it
What's
good
what's the fastest animal can travel? It's like a hawk or something dive bombing, right? They can reach like 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
That's
peregrine
so
falcons
awesome.
can just dive bomb. Yeah.
God,
I
that
think
is
the
so fast.
fastest fish is either like a mako shark or a sailfish, and they go
They're
like
the-
60 miles per hour.
In the water.
That'd be fun.
That's
In
wild in the
water?
water.
That is wild.
Yeah, it's so fast.
How fast can we swim? Like 5
Oh,
miles an hour
yeah.
fastest? 3 to 5?
No, I don't even think we can swim 5 miles per hour.
I think 3 miles. 3 miles an
3
hour.
miles an hour
is, like,
sounds
the
right.
fastest.
Here, I'm gonna send over this YouTube video. This tiger ambushes this guy in India who's like riding on an elephant. I'm pretty sure the video cuts off, but afterwards, like the guy, they don't show it. The guy loses his arm. It rips off his arm.
Wow.
Yeah. How about you guys? What would you say is it for the most terrifying ones for you?
I think I agree with the giant squid for the water.
Have you seen the beak on the giant squid?
It's not
Yeah.
that. It's more the tentacles, bro.
Oh, the beak is terrifying.
I'm looking at a video of a squid versus the sperm whale.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not sure that's that. I like it. Like, yeah, I'd be afraid of a tiger, but that's not that stealthy. He sort of runs right at him.
You don't see it though at all until the very last second.
You see it coming in the grass.
Not
Dude,
really.
it's a 500-pound animal.
Is it really 500 pounds?
Yeah, they get up to 500 pounds.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, like think about that. I mean, if it was like a smaller animal, but like for a 500-pound animal, that's like twice the size of a large.
Yo,
human
it
being.
leaps too.
Yeah, and it's so powerful.
Jeez, tigers are wild. I didn't realize how crazy tigers were. I thought they were just like cats.
Yeah. They're I'm pretty sure they're the biggest of big cats, like natural big cats, because they crossbreed ones, but like a Tigon and Ligers, those are huge.
Yo,
But
tigers got a 12-foot
infertile.
vertical. That's insane.
God.
Get that man an NBA contract.
Yeah, I know. You get him an NBA contract and jump over the rim. Oh my god! Imagine if a person had literally like even half of that. It'd be insane.
It'd be wild. So, yeah, that's true. I'd be pretty scared if something just jumped 12 feet over me and
It'd be insane.
That has
attack me.
massive claws, has
I
like
feel
a
like-
super strong like sharp.
I mean, either way, a tiger or bear, but a bear's just gonna wreck you no matter what. They're way too big.
A bear can snap you in half.
Yeah, and the thing is that they're fast too. Bears are quick too.
I'd still be pretty concerned if I came across like the wicked, like crazy poisonous snakes.
Yeah, I was thinking like a spider or something. They can just stealthily take you out.
That could just
Well,
drop you.
I think actually like even the
Is that as
scarier
scary
than
or is
that
it just
like
unfortunate?
is like flesh-eating bacteria or something like that.
Yeah,
That's true.
Like that's terrifying
Disease.
as well. But
Diabetes,
you can't really.
it's another silent
The
killer.
silent killer.
But something like that where you just like eats away at you, that's pretty terrifying as well. Or like any of those parasites.
What about
Yeah.
the sky? I don't think anything in the sky is like terrifying.
No.
For what it could do to you,
No.
probably like a eagle or something.
If ostriches could fly, they'd be pretty scary.
Yeah,
in the
that'd
sky.
be pretty deadly.
Like they
Yeah,
can't.
there's not really any like the scariest thing in the sky must be some sort of like bug.
I don't know. Roos are pretty scary. You come across an angry roo, he'll box you right out.
When was the last time you saw a roo flying in the sky, Nick?
I'm not talking about flying in the sky. I'm just talking about scary animals. Who knows? Pigs can fly.
Couple flying pigs.
The episode. Let's see if pigs can fly. Oh man.
I feel like the danger in the sky is like in numbers. Like if there were 10 geese coming at you, like that would be no good.
I don't know. I'd still feel pretty comfortable taking on 10 geese.
Yo, TJ.
As opposed to a tiger, sure, but
Yeah.
I don't.
What do you
I
call it?
guess maybe a falcon. That would be a bit of a fight. I think those things. Got
They're
some
kind of
sharp
small.
talons.
I think like eagle, like one of those huge eagles, like the ones
Oh,
that
yeah.
eat the monkeys and stuff.
Or a hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something
hawk.
with like
That's
some
what I was
mean
thinking of.
talons.
Yeah. Because
Being a
falcons, I'm
hawk.
pretty sure, are like the smaller.
I
of
feel like
the-
being a
those type of
rodent or a
birds.
bug would be the shittiest like animal to be.
Like a fly, your lifespan's like what, a day?
Yeah, something like that.
To be a rodent.
A rodent would suck.
No, he's talking about being a fly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I would
being a
never
Either
veteran
one.
would be pretty cheeks as well.
Think about it. If you just get picked up by like a hawk or something, or you're living in the sewers,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Or
wanna
you're a
live in the
rat
zoo.
in the hat.
or a rat in the hat.
Wow, goose can live up. A Canada goose can live from 10 to 24 years,
That's
That's a
good.
lot longer than I thought.
and you got to pick a mate when you're 2. Come on.
Wow. That's commitment.
Yeah, right.
Does it say anything
What's
more
the
about
divorce
like
rate of a goose?
Oh, here it is, V-shaped formation. I wonder how
Oh,
they
yeah.
like know like how they stay in that formation.
They must have a group chat going or something. Probably got that one dude who doesn't contribute much to the V and like is only in it like only the leader for like a few minutes and then it gets rotated off and they all boo tell him he sucks, but then he makes a joke and the whole gang's like, oh, okay, cool.
You're all
It's
right.
so smart though,
Yeah, they're pretty smart actually. They do some good stuff.
because I'm reading up on it here, and it's like fuel efficient. Well, like when they do it with planes, and like it cuts down on the drag and everything.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to me. All the different stuff from nature that we've kind of like taken and put into our own engineering.
Yeah. Speaking of aircrafts, did you get to the section in this about aircraft strikes yet?
I was looking at that.
Do you know who Fabio is?
No.
Fabio was this dude who was like on the cover of all like the romance novels back in I think it was like the 70s or something, or maybe like the 90s, whatever it was. But he was like, he has this like long hair, like the long blonde locks and stuff. And so he was at like Six Flags or some other, or maybe it was Busch Gardens, whatever it was, some amusement park. And he was on like the inaugural ride for one of the roller coasters. And he's riding the roller coaster and he's in the front row and a fucking goose flies by and hits him straight in the face.
Yo, they have the video
and they have a video and he gets back and his face is just covered in blood. It's
Wow.
wild.
I gotta
Send
see it.
this to the chat. You don't get to see him get hit, unfortunately, but
But like he just takes a goose to the face.
yo, that goose did not see that coming at all.
Absolutely not.
Squawk!
I wonder what the people behind him were thinking. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, you just see a bunch of feathers like
Then a bunch of feathers fly up.
Yeah, Goose Akbar Fabio.
Goose will take it.
Oh man.
Yo, DJ, what do you call a cop on a plane? A flying pig.
How long did that one take you to come up with, Nick?
Literally, I was trying to say it like 20 minutes ago, and you guys, we brought up.
Oh yeah, he's fucked up. Going straight to the plastic surgeon, Fabio.
Fabio.
Poor Fabio.
He's so fucked up.
He gets so wrecked.
Oh.
Oh
Oh
my god.
my god. He got wrecked.
Oh my god.
Fabio.
That's a legendary way to go as a goose, though. Fucking break this guy's face.
Yeah.
It's messed
The
up.
goose was just trying to catch his 15 minutes of fame.
Oh, so prehistoric animals.
Historic animals? Water,
Okay, scary.
Protosaurus.
Yep.
Land. What would land be? Would it be a T-Rex, or is there something scarier than that?
Oh, there's definitely stuff scarier than
Yeah,
that. I think
there's
one of
definitely.
those like I think they're called Utah raptors.
Yeah, a
That's like the
raptor
huge
drives
Yeah,
more
raptor.
I was
scary.
thinking of
12 feet
raptor,
tall.
just with how
That's
fast they are.
more
Yeah,
terrifying than
a
a
raptor
T-Rex.
hunts you down. A T-Rex just stample you and then just crush you
Also,
immediately.
a T-Rex will eat you in one bite. A
That's
raptor
true.
will like shred you up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna like cut your stomach open, and you're gonna see your guts falling out.
How big was a saber tooth? That's not as scary, but how big were they compared to
Saber-toothed
like a?
tigers?
Yeah, were they supposed to be like the same size as like a
I'm not sure.
lion and stuff, or are they
I feel
supposed
like
to be a
it'd be
little
rough to
bigger?
get like skewered by a rhino or something, or a
Oh, that too. That'd be
triceratops.
brutal, but
Hippopotamus.
But those
yeah.
things aren't hunting
Hippopotamus
you
would be
down
brutal.
though.
Yeah, they're
Those things
relentless.
fuck you up.
Yeah, I think hippopotamus account for the most deaths in
Yeah,
Africa
I think so.
by like
They
a
literally,
quite a
like,
large
Eat
margin.
you up whole.
Yeah.
It's wild.
they're so aggressive.
Hippos as babies though, like baby hippos are one of the most adorable animals of all time. It's kind of funny how like every single animal as a baby is pretty cute. Yeah.
Dude,
Except
I don't know
for
what you're
birds.
talking about. These hippos
Birds are pretty hard to look at when they're young.
No, I'm not talking about like a fresh out of the egg bird. I'm talking like, but like ducklings and like these goslings are pretty cute looking.
Dude, these hippos are ugly. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? You
Depends
don't
on
think
the
a
bird.
baby hippo is cute?
This one's
No,
kind of
bro.
cute.
They're awesome.
It could be an
Same with
eyesore.
Baby
Oh,
elephants.
damn! What are you talking about? They're awesome.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Look at this
What?
thing.
We're looking at the same.
This thing's awesome.
Yeah, look at that guy.
Yeah, that was the good picture I found.
Some are a little more chunky than the other ones, but what are you gonna do about that?
Oh, baby elephants are way better than. Oh my god.
Yeah, baby elephants are pretty awesome.
What about a platypus?
Oh, platypus.
Those are strange.
Those are pretty sick.
Oh yeah, they're like one of a kind though. There's literally nothing else like it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that thing.
Oh, platypuses
That's
are
sick.
awesome. The babies are sweet.
What is a platypus? Do we know?
I thought a
a
echidna is like a
platypus.
platypus. I thought echidna is like in the same kind of family.
Yeah, I think that's the closest relative.
It kind of reminds me of like a beaver and an otter.
It's like
Whoa.
a beaver mixed with a duck mixed with an otter, and they're poisonous too.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're poisonous. I think
Platypus
they're
are?
the only poisonous mammal. Yeah, they have little spikes on their hands. They're
I think
poisonous
the echidna is awesome.
Spikes.
or venomous. I forget. No, I forget if venomous. Venomous, I think, means that they have to inject it into you, and poisonous means that if you eat it, you get sick.
Ah.
Something like that. Don't quote
No,
me on
because
that.
isn't the poison dart frog that injects you, right? You don't die from eating it.
No. Dude, how to inject you? What does it have?
Yeah.
That would mean it's venomous, though, right?
No.
No.
It's
Venomous
poisonous.
means
It's poison dart frog.
poisonous.
Yeah.
So
You
poison.
just said poison is if you eat it, though, right?
Consumed.
Yeah,
You consume it.
Or you consume it.
Yeah, but if you
Venom
touch
needs
it,
to be injected into your or consume it. No, I think it needs to like somehow like.
Let's just look this
I thought
up.
it was just if
Yeah,
you
I
touch
got
it.
it. I got it.
I don't know if you touch it.
The term venomous is applied to organisms that bite or sting to inject toxins, whereas poisonous applies to organisms that unload toxins when you eat them.
Or absorbed. Yeah, you're right.
Well, that makes sense because like you can't eat like laundry
Poison dart
detergent.
frogs. Yeah, you
It's
can eat
poisonous,
laundry detergent.
but it's not venomous.
No, you don't have laundry detergent. You don't have Tide Pods coming around sticking you with their fangs,
Yeah,
injecting you with it.
that would have been
That was
that would have
so
been a next level
How did that
twist to
become
that
a thing?
scandal.
How did that become a thing? I don't
You
understand.
know,
that
Tide
at
had
all.
to make their pods less tasty looking, right?
I know. Like I don't understand how that meme got so out of hand that people
People
started
actually
eating
yeah,
Tide
eating
Pods.
them. Those stupid
Yeah,
people
see?
are though.
The poison dart frog, or poison frog. The frog's poison is found in their skin, making them too toxic to touch.
Okay, so
Toxic.
then it like must diffuse across your like.
Is that a
dermal
new thing
area.
though? Toxic, poisonous, and venomous.
No, I think toxic.
Toxic might be.
Yeah, maybe
is-
toxic.
I think toxic's more of like an umbrella term.
Let's see. What is toxic?
There were 7,000 cases of people eating Tide Pods.
Oh my god.
How many?
7,000.
How many?
7,000.
7,000.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yo, what's it called? Natural selection will do its thing.
That's wild.
Idiots. Bunch of idiots.
Yeah, Tide Pod challenge.
Did LA Beast ever eat any?
No,
Tide
LA
Pods?
Beast isn't that stupid.
Probably.
LA Beast is an
He
entertainer.
did eat a cactus.
Yeah, but that's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be really
He
painful.
also ate a glass of sand.
But that's because he's an American hero, Joe.
Because he is an American.
He's an
hero.
LA Beast. Yeah,
He's,
you're right. Toxic
he's
shit
gonna
is
be the
poisonous.
he's gonna be the new face of the Avengers.
Oh, you should.
He's like the new Steve Irwin.
He
He
is
really is.
basically.
Someone had to fill that role.
Someone had to be a
American Steve
man
Irwin.
of
Have you
people.
ever seen his Have you ever seen his son on any of the shows or anything? He goes
Yeah.
on like Jimmy Kimmel and those sort of like talk
He
shows.
brings out all those animals.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's literally just like a little clone of Steve Irwin. It's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Man.
Did you guys watch Steve Irwin when you were growing up?
Oh yeah.
We watched them all the time. We had like all the VHSs and everything.
Wasn't it PETA that were shitting on him the other day?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Pete has been after him since the 90s.
Yeah, honestly. That man was actually like the coolest person ever.
Yeah, he used to
No complaints.
just hang out with animals.
Fucking grab snakes in the wild and just jump on gators. He was awesome.
Yeah, tussle with some gators.
He's like, oh man, that thing looks crazy, and then he just jump on it.
Oh
I'm gonna jump on it.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
This crocodile looks real angry.
Yeah,
Let me
looks
go
real
stick
angry.
my hand in its mouth.
Let me just go jump on its back. Oh man, this guy's going real ape. You guys getting this? He's like the camera people are probably like, what the fuck?
Doesn't Gabriel Iglesias does a bit like that where he's like, oh yeah, you see this thing? It's the most dangerous animal in the world. I'm gonna go touch it.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh
What a-
man, I love that Key and Peele skit.
With him? Oh my god.
I said that.
I'm your biggest fan. I saw that.
Have you ever seen that one? High on Pot Noose?
No.
Oh my god,
So
it's so
funny.
good. It's classic. He's done really well for himself, Jordan Peele.
Who?
Yeah.
The movie
He's
directing's
got
a lot
been
of
doing
stuff,
very
man.
well.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It must be so much fun to do those skits.
Oh yeah. Some of them
This
are,
looks like a good
and
time.
I have to say, their good ones are really good, but then they pump out some ones that are just like, but that's what
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
when you pump out that many.
They're really volume shooters.
Yeah.
They go for the shotgun approach. But yeah, they're good. Like you said, their good ones are really good, but they do have quite a few not so
I mean, it
good
makes
ones.
sense. They're going to get views on those bad ones regardless, because
That's true.
people will try to make an excuse for how those are funny.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what were they called? The Risk Control guys. Derek
Yeah, what
Comedy?
were-
Yeah, Derek Comedy was so good. That's how Donald Glover started too. That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
yeah, I forgot he was in that group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were funny. And then, do you remember the movie Mystery Team?
I never saw. You told me about that. I never really saw it though.
Oh, you never saw it? It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think Aubrey Plaza's in that too.
There you go. That's the one with like try the mink, right?
Try the Mink.
Yeah.
What was the other Derek comedy? Oh, the cool, all right song.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. And
All right.
Spelling Bee. Oh man.
Oh, the spelling bee's gotta be the funniest one.
That one's so good.
funny.
Get that out of here.
Can I hear it used in a sentence?
Oh my god.
Can I get a definition? Pineapple. Really? No.
No.
What were you saying before about the aircraft, Dan?
That there's several that apparently geese have done $170 million in damage based on flying into aircraft.
Really sticking it to the man.
Yeah, they really
There's that's how they make their money, though. You know, that $130 million damage.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You know, one of them just runs into a jet engine, and then all of a sudden you got a geese class action lawsuit.
Yeah,
Trying to take down
that's
the
not smug. I don't know what
American race one jet at a time.
smug geese.
Oh my
Geese
god.
needs to find a lawyer that'll
This makes you
represent him
shiver.
well.
Better call Saul.
But apparently, that was what caused the flight in 2009 that landed in the Hudson was migratory Canada geese.
That makes sense.
Goddamn
probably-
The
goose.
engines, a whole
Probably
bunch of
bought it in their caves.
The
those
only
damn
person who could
gooses.
save him was Tom Hanks.
yeah. And it's actually the second most damaging bird planes. The first one being turkey vultures.
Oh,
Yeah.
Those
Turkey.
turkey vultures.
Get turkey.
Those
Gotta
are some
watch out for that.
oogle
Third.
bastards.
Oh, turkey vultures. They
Some
have
oogle.
nut sacks on their chin.
They're not attractive birds.
You know what's good
Nope.
about geese though?
What?
If you hunt down some geese and you
You
can
know-
get some nice goose grease. Save yourself a trip to the store for some expensive goose grease.
There's a can of goose grease. Or you can apparently go to the park and strangle them.
Yeah.
fun.
Take matters into your own hands.
Story got more out, TJ. I bet it would be like huge. That story had gotten out.
Oh
Man-
my God.
Man at local park strangles geese for fun.
Yeah, that's something else.
And you said that was a weird roommate? Man, his friend must have been completely, absolutely wackadoo.
Oh, yeah.
bonkers.
Full on wackadoo.
What'd that guy do? Didn't he like make some weird drink in your
Yeah, kvass.
room?
Some weird Russian non-alcoholic drink that involves, I think, letting bread get really stale and moldy, and then burning the shit out of it, and then tossing it in water.
How bad did it smell?
I don't know. I don't remember it smelling that bad.
No? You said
Except when he
it's-
burned the bread like way too bad one day. He like put it in the toaster or the oven or something. It forgot about it, so it was literally like charred.
charcoal.
Yeah.
This was the dude with the shirts, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tunics.
Yeah,
The
tunic.
link tunics.
You never want to trust a man in a tunic.
And now he goes around wearing like a Russian hat. He looks like a guy from like the Stalin era Russia.
Wait, you still see him around your campus?
I saw him like a week or two ago for the first time since last summer. He's got like a big
You gotta hit
beard.
him up with the salute and the comrade.
Was he like straight out
He's
of
got a
Russia?
10-inch distortion up.
Was he like straight out of Russia, TJ, or was he just like America, or like had a Russian family, like Russian roots,
No, I think his parents are like actually Russian.
like straight out of Russia?
Yeah.
That's correct. Do you have an
I don't
accent or no?
He doesn't. I don't
Dude,
know
I-
if he has an accent or if he just talks really weird. Maybe a
Probably
combination of
a little
both.
bit of both.
Yeah. But you know, whatever.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, you know what's great though? John is roommates with him again this summer. He was because I don't think he had a single, and he's like complaining to housing like, yo, like I'm a senior, like I haven't had a single yet, which is bullshit because he had a double last year all to himself because he didn't have a roommate. But he's like, yeah, like can I get a single? Like I'll move or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah. So they email him, yeah, we found you a single. Do you still want it? He's like, oh yeah, sure. Moves in first day, and there he is standing right there. He's like,
God.
you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, no.
Wait.
What are the chances?
How do wait? Do you don't run into John, do you?
Yeah, I run into him. He's in some of my classes.
Oh, that sucks.
I had, I don't know, I think it may have been Wednesday. I had a 55-minute phone conversation with him.
Oh, that's brutal.
I felt like offing myself every minute of it.
I would have just hung up.
What did he
I
talk to
came, I
you
came
about?
close. Like 5 different times I tried to end the conversation. He just kept talking.
Shut the fuck up and just hung up the phone.
You gonna listen
He
to
tried
me?
to call me again today when I was about to make dinner. I'm like, fuck.
Nope. Was greeting that bitch.
Fuck, that's
Wait, was this regarding
Sure,
like
good.
classwork, or was he just trying to call you up out of the blue? Like, hey, you trying to have a
No,
chill
he's
set,
just
my
chit
dude?
chatting.
He
Trying to
just
drink beers.
a 55-minute chit chat. What is
Yeah.
this guy? The loneliest person alive? Call the
Yes.
suicide hotline. Honestly, at that point. Oh my god. The funny thing about that though is that they'd kill the people on the other line instead of them trying to prevent them from all being killed. You just hear the gunshot from the other side. Hello, you still there?
Hello,
Yeah.
I still want to talk.
He's talking to him, and they're like, all right, if I don't kill myself, can I please stop talking to you?
Oh my god. No, you just hear a on the other side of the line.
Hello, you still there? Oh, you are?
Hello,
Okay, so as
exactly.
I was saying.
As I was saying before.
Uh,
Oh man. I haven't seen a picture of this dude, and I just have this mental image that just I don't even want to see a picture of this guy just because the mental image
yeah,
is
that picture
perfect
dates
right
that.
now.
That's the kind of hat he wears. And then he has like a full beard too. Strange guy. Very strange.
Yeah,
Very strange.
Very strange.
man.
That's hilarious.
You've had
Hit the
some
jackpot.
run-ins with some interesting folks.
Yeah, I had a guy freshman year. Oh man, the dude would just run ass naked from his room,
What?
and I would see him full moon multiple times.
He'd run bare ass naked. What? From where?
From his room into like the shower room. Just like
Who wouldn't? You ever heard of a
like
towel?
don't wrap yourself in a towel. Like don't mind me.
That's hilarious.
My roommate in China did that. He would run around ass naked.
I've had a weird roommate like pretty much every year.
Yeah, you really hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
Well, that
Lucky
kid
me.
was crazy too. My roommate in China, because he used to make very, very weird noises when he would play video games on his computer, like not normal rage noises.
My past roommate this semester talked in his sleep. I realized.
Oh, I do that.
It's kind of interesting. That's hilarious.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, you eat.
Yeah, you eat. Couple of geese.
Just a couple of geese trying to get their bread.
How do you think geese taste? Looking at this cuisine section.
I bet they taste delicious.
I don't know what to expect because based on this Wikipedia page, one guy says it's a good, lean, rich meat. I find they are similar to a good cut of beef. And then right after that, someone else says they are reputedly amongst the most inedible of birds. So not really sure what to
The
think.
jury's really still out.
The second guy probably had like a crow accidentally.
Yeah, probably Cro-Magnon.
Oh my god. The people talking on the street like shooting crows and pigeons. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, just don't mind me, just getting some dinner.
Just getting
Some dinner.
No, imagine you stroll up to a restaurant and the waiter comes out and on the plate is a crow, feathers and everything.
That's my kind of joint.
You got a bib there with a big crow on it.
Crow
Got a
bib.
big crow.
Ready to go.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Ain't mud, but it's on.
Yeah, I think goose would be tasty though.
I feel like it'd be similar to duck. A duck's like decent.
Sorry, what was that? You cut out for a bit.
I feel like it'd be similar to duck,
Oh yeah,
which is pretty good.
I agree.
The U.S. goose harvest for 2013 and 14 reported over 1.3 million geese taken. People like
That's a
their
lot.
geese.
Jeez,
Yeah,
Yes,
that is quite a few geese. I wonder how many there are total though. What does it say? 4 million. Yeah, in 2000, North American population for the geese was estimated to be between 4 million and 5 million. So
not
it's
bad.
got to be more than that now. If they're taking 1.3 million,
Nah, maybe they just reproduce.
yeah, maybe they're just popping out goslings left and right.
I think they are because of these families they're making. They're like more.
Oh, well, no, the population must be exploding. Because in 2000, the North American population for the geese was estimated between 4 million and 5 million. And then a 20-year study in the Kansas thing, it went from 1,600 to 18,000 birds.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like the
that's huge.
population
That's
is
within the city limits though. Like I feel like they're just kind of expanding because they're getting real smug.
Just
like,
into cities?
real smug. Yeah, they're city. Those are some city
just some
birds.
city folk.
Some
birds.
city slickers.
There's some yuppie birds.
Yeah, a couple.
Some
of
yuppie.
Couple of city slickers.
Oh man, remember Duck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, seasons 1 and 2 were
Bangers.
so funny. And then after that, it got so scripted and just like,
They sold out, bro.
oh yeah, it got so bad after that. But first
Some
2
yuppie
seasons,
girl.
top notch.
Top notch.
I don't want you dating none of those yuppie girls or yuppie boys.
What was the crazy uncle's name?
Sigh.
Sai, yeah.
Yeah, he was-
Man.
Oh, he's so funny.
You ever seen them without their beards? They look just like normal people.
They totally just put on the whole persona for the show.
Oh, of course,
Like,
no
the
doubt.
The beards and everything, like they were like country club boys before. Like you can see them. They're in all the pictures. They're all clean shaven. They're wearing like polos. They're at the golf club and stuff.
They looked way better before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need a couple of roughnecks for the show.
Of course, you got to make that Mooney.
Dang,
Although they're
those
also
cities
already
just go
pretty
fucking
rich.
north.
Yeah, they're so rich just from the duck call business.
That's what I liked about like the dad and stuff. He just stayed true to himself. Like remember their house? Like he still had the same house, his same little boat.
He probably has like 1,000 acres of land though. He has like a huge lot of behind him.
Yeah.
So like his house is small, but could just like roam forever.
I wouldn't want that though, because it's kind of in like a swamp. Like if I were to get land, I'd want like some sprawling land. I don't know if I'd want like a swamp.
He has like a swamp, like a river.
Hmm.
He's got like a bunch of different stuff.
Where do they live? Like Louisiana or something?
Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
Down in the bayou.
I don't know if I'd live there.
No, it's pretty gross.
Yeah. How was New Orleans? You went to New Orleans, right?
Dirty. Very
Yeah.
dirty.
Oh,
yeah. Not the best place.
That's a shame.
It was also right after Mardi Gras though, so I don't know if that says anything. But yeah, I was not impressed.
Hmm.
It's like a place you hear a lot about, but nah.
Oh, you know, raccoons can eat geese.
They eat about anything.
Nick, you still there? I think he's gone.
He's out. Rat in the hat out.
Rat in the hat.
Just left.
He's going back to the sewers to train the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, I think that's probably a good stopping point. I think we
Yeah.
covered most of this article on the geese.
Yeah,
Probably-
it's like over an hour too.
Was it?
I think so.
I think we've been going on for a while.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got into it. We got a pretty good compass of the geese. I think the people know now.
I think the people could get a pretty good gist of it just from the beginning that they're some smug
They're
bastards.
pretty smug. Yeah, you got to watch out for smug geese. I can't stress that enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's
Most
any
definitely.
lesson to take out of this, oof, watch out.
Watch out for those smug geese. If you're in a plane, watch out. They're probably going to be dive bombing at your plane.
Yep.
They beg for food. Don't feed the geese. Let's just leave people with that. Don't feed the geese because they're going to be coming back for more. Next thing you know, Michael Scott is sitting on the park bench throwing out whole.
That is a good ending.
That is a good ending.
Oh, Craig, get out of here. Craig, scram. You're in the wrong neighborhood, boy.